Hey guys, yesterday I made a video talking about the soul key and how it looked like it needed to go in this canister inside of the pack-a-punch room. After I'd made the video, somebody messaged to let me know that there's actually 4 keyholes. If you look at the front, you can see it, and then there are 3 others on each side of this thing. If you jump up and down, you can see all 4 of them really well. After I'd made this video, I noticed on Reddit that somebody had gone into the game, and big shout out to Maydeck. He was able to simulate the real event that's going to happen when we actually get this solved. He says that the key does a turning animation, so it is confirmed that this key does indeed go into this spot right here. But what's confusing is that there's 4 keyholes and we only have 1 key, so I guess we need to figure out how to get the other 3. And there's only 2 ways. One way is that we have to figure out other steps within the Zombies in Spaceland map to find the other keys, or we're gonna have to wait for the other DLC to collect the other keys and then come back here and put them in. The key is called a soul key and the canister is called a soul jar, so I'm assuming that it's holding a soul or multiple souls. And if that's the case, then whose soul or souls are in this jar? I don't think there's been any mention of the 4 characters that we play, you know, having their souls taken from them or anything like that, so it doesn't seem like it would be their souls in here. They were just actors looking for movie parts that got teleported into this world. I've seen people speculate that Willard Wyler sold his soul to the devil to have a successful movie career, and if that's true, then that makes some kind of sense. Mephistopheles was a guy that worked for the devil, and he would collect souls and bring them to hell, and he would often make deals with people and grant their innermost desires and, you know, trade for their souls. And that's exactly what it says on the pack-a-punch room floor. When it's decoded, it says, you know, Mephistopheles will grant your innermost desires if you give yourself over to the master. So one guess could be that Willard Wyler did sell his soul to the devil, and that's what's inside the jar, and it's being held. And we need to find the 4 soul keys to open it so that he can be destroyed and we can escape this nightmare. And in doing so, we would do a reverse ritual, because that's what got us here in the first place, and that ritual would, you know, maybe kill him and also teleport us out of this. One thing I noticed, and it might not be anything and it could have been random, is that when I would move towards that canister, you would hear Willard Wyler start talking, saying, "What are you doing in there? Get out of there." Like he doesn't want us around it because it is his soul in there. I'll let you listen to that right here.
What are you doing in there? Quit wasting time and get back on the set. Our zombie stunt team is getting restless.
One thing I'm really hoping for is that this is not a 4-player Easter egg. There are 4 keys that appear to be needed, and there are 4 players, so hopefully it's not that situation and you can do this on solo. One thing that makes me think that this is going to be a cross-map type Easter egg where we have to go do the other boss fights, collect the other soul keys, and then come back and put them in is inside of the trophies. Once you finish the boss fight and you pick up the soul key, you'll get this achievement, and it says recover the piece of the soul key, not all the pieces. There's obviously more, you know, based on this wording and the holes that are on the canister. This wording really makes it sound like this is the only piece of the soul key in this map. It's like the piece and not one of the pieces, and we're gonna have to wait for the other DLC to come out, and the other trophies are going to start talking about the other parts of the soul key. The only thing that doesn't make sense is that Lee Ross had said that we're supposed to get some more narrative and backstory at the end of this final Easter egg for Zombies in Spaceland. We went in and did a 4-player Easter egg yesterday. We finished the boss fight, we did the Ghost and Skull successfully, we did the Neil robot, we maxed him out, we got David Hasselhoff in, and we still got no narrative. Nothing happened at the end of it when we picked up the soul key. There is one quote that you hear from David Hasselhoff, but we didn't hear it, and he says, you know, congratulations, you've picked up the soul key. This is your first step in escaping Willard Wyler's crazy film. We didn't get that quote, and we're not sure how to get it. I played that in my last video about the soul key if you guys want to check that out. So if there's not 3 other keys on this map, and we do have to play the other DLC, there's still a possibility that we can get this 1 key in that first slot and maybe get some kind of ending cutscene. Lee Ross did say that we would get some more information that would help drive the story and give some backstory, and it doesn't seem like this David Hasselhoff quote is enough. I will definitely be on the hunt. Let me know what you guys think about this, and we'll see you next video.